Hello again, my name is Ben. Here I am with another mock showcase, and this mock is a continuation in the G series, which we started with the G1. This is the G2 Gamma Human Enhancement Suit. Now we first start with a side comparison with the G1. Here we go. Well, you'll notice that it is taller than the G1, but not by too much. It's a lot more wider, and its shoulders are a lot wider. It's a lot just bulkier. And we compare it with a standard minifigure. And here we go. It's pretty tall. It's not too much taller than a minifigure. Well, the G1 isn't, but the G2. Now we got that out of the way. Let's just start with the actual build. Like with the G1, I'll just start off with the leg construction. Here it is. The build first. This one is a little bit more complicated than the G1. You see, it's a lot more armored up than the G1's legs, with grills, tiles, and some more grills. There's a lot of grills on this mock. You'll notice the legs are the same but mirrored on each side. This comes off easily. A lot. The legs are mirrored on both sides, not much different from them. Just the back of them, not much. I'll move on to the torso of it. You'll see the minifigure. It's quite similar to the one in the pilot of the G1. I'll get into him later. If we'll just take him out, we can notice the detailing inside of it. There's a lot of translucent colored studs. You got red, green, orange, and these panels. The cockpit I took from the Quad Jumper Star Wars set, and this is also where this black tile with the sticker on it's from. There's just something there. Side of the torso, there's not much going on. It's got grills, lots of grills, single tile, this part. And the back of there's nothing much going on, but the power core, not too much going on with it. Just got some more grills, lots of grills. I do like the this part that I threw onto it. Looks nice. Like it. Shoot. That's pretty much for the shoot. For the torso. Not much going on. Next to the arms, kind of just like with the legs, they're just mirrored on both sides. Arm construction is quite similar to the the elbows are quite similar to the G1s with this part. Now it has hands, unlike the G1. I mean, the G1 course sorta had hands, but not like these. It has fingers. It's not very good fingers, but there's something. More grills and tiles on the arms. Same on this side. Not that much. That's pretty much it for the basic version of the G2. But like with the G1, I did also give it weapons. Oh, sorry, that's the camera. I gave it a spring-loaded shooter shoulder cannon, because it goes on the shoulder. It's just a spring-loaded shooter with some cheese slopes and a lever on it. And it's blue, which I like. Here's the main weapon. This gun. It's kind of simple, but it just gets the job done at being a nice gun. Let's take it out from that. Here's the power pack, I guess. It has an extra spring-loaded shooter and is the pilot's weapon. And here's the bottom of it. It's pretty simple for that. And the last weapon over here is this gun that I made for him. It can be, hang on, let me focus it. It can be used by the minifigure, but it's pretty big. I don't really think it works. It doesn't really work for him. It's mostly just meant for the Mech. So just give me a second when I build it. I'll just tell you, I built this one before the G1, because I built the G1 after this, because I wanted to have another Mech to go along with the G2. So that's why I built it. The G1. It's the why I built the G1. Shoot. Sorry, it's taking a little bit of time, because I'm not very good at putting it together. Sorry about it. Sorry about that. Give me a second. There we go. Stability for the Mach is pretty good. Same with the G1. I didn't mention that in its own video. So stability for both of these is pretty good. You can like look down, look up, sorta, just fine. And these weapons, pretty good. You probably get some nice poses with it that I won't show. That's kind of it for those. Let me just get onto the minifigure now. Here is the minifigure. Focus on it. It's quite similar to the pilot in the G1 mech. Get him out for a second. Just compare them. Here you go. Here's the pilot for the G1. They're quite similar. They have the same head and helmet part. The torsos are different. The torso for this one is a Ultron, not the Ultron, but the Ultron minion things, or sentries, I think they're called. And it has this armor piece, which is also from Invasion from Below, what I got from it, from like Stormer and Breeze and stuff. I forgot to mention in the G1 video that I also gave the pilot for him an armor attachment part, which is in gunmetal gray. But it won't fit on whenever you put him inside, so I didn't mention it. So there you go. That's pretty much it for the G2. So I prefer this one over the G1. It's just kind of because I built it first, and it's just like the weapons in it more. So that's pretty much it. We'll see you next time with the G3. Goodbye.